Oh, hello there. Oh, hi, everyone. Hello, happy Thursday. How's everyone doing? Hello, chat. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. Let me just check real quick. We made some audio adjustments, so let me know if the music and sound levels are good. If the music's too loud, too soft, we'll take care of it. Yo, what's up? Hey, Aaron. Hi. Yes, if you're just watching for the first time, welcome to our official Sonic live streams. We host these every couple weeks. Here from Sega, my name is Aaron. I am the senior social media manager for Sonic on Twitter and Facebook and all those places. Music is really loud. Okay, let me just take the music down a little bit more then. There we go. Let me know if that helps a bit. That should balance it. Okay, cool. So we got a few things to talk about, but first, hi YouTube. Let me just make sure the music is good now. It's going to take about 10 seconds for this to cycle. Okay, good. Twitch is saying great, and then YouTube, you'll catch up in just a second. Okay, good. So yeah, first and foremost, if you are watching us from Twitch, you may have noticed a big change this week. We are no longer Sonic Official on Twitch. We are just Sonic, which is much simpler and much easier. So if you're on Twitch, follow us at just twitch.tv/Sonic, which is pretty cool. Oh, you guys are great. The chat is always super nice, so it means a lot to read all the nice stuff there. Thank you very much, guys. And hello, YouTube as well. No changes on YouTube. We are still Sonic the Hedgehog on YouTube, but I think if you do youtube.com/Sonic, it still takes you to our channel, so you should be good to go. Okay, so we are super close to the launch of Team Sonic Racing. It's coming out on Tuesday. Are you guys ready? Is everybody ready for this? Because it's like days away. And I saw a tweet today of someone that's like, oh, a store had it early, which they shouldn't. They shouldn't have that. But this is always the case. I think this happened with Forces. There are going to be certain retailers that are just like, put it live. So if you get it early, I mean, congratulations, I guess. Please don't spoil anybody. There's not a ton to spoil in there, but, please, any story beats or stuff like that, keep to yourself. Okay, cool. Let me take a moment and actually look at chat and see what your answers are. Okay, a lot of people ready on Twitch. Good. A lot of people ready on YouTube. Okay, perfect. We got a lot of viewers today, so thanks everyone for tuning in and for joining us. Now, as we get ready for next Tuesday, we're actually going to be doing a lot of streaming. So we're doing a live stream today. Today's stream is mostly to hang out with you guys, to show off some cool stuff and to answer your questions. We might talk a little bit about TSR as well. Then this weekend, surprise, we're going to be streaming this weekend. And we're still setting it all up, but we are going to be doing a charity stream to support St. Jude. And Katie's not here with us right now. She is on her way back from Seattle. But Katie and I are both like huge proponents of charity stuff, and it's been a long time since we did a charity stream. So we are planning to do a charity stream this weekend. We encourage all of you to hang out with us and to tune in and to help us raise a lot of money for a great cause, helping kids around the country. So that's going to be this weekend. And then on Tuesday, we're doing another stream, which is the official live stream for the launch day. So we got a lot coming up. Also, there's one last thing I want to announce as we begin here. You guys remember the Twitter takeovers that we have done in years past? I'll take a moment for chat. Everybody remember the Twitter takeovers? We did one for Forces. We did one prior to that, and then we did one with Eggman. I think it was just Eggman. The first time we had Eggman and Sonic, and then we had Eggman, Sonic, and Shadow last time. Let me see who remembers in chat real quick. In the meantime, I'll answer one question. How's the rain in SoCal? Yeah, it's rained a lot today, believe it or not, up here in Los Angeles. Lots of rain. Okay, a lot of people going, yeah, you remember? Okay, you remember? Yep, okay, good. We are very excited to announce that next week, next Friday, which is the 24th, so a little bit over a week from today, 8 days from today, we will be doing the next Twitter takeover. We will be announcing the characters that will be joining us for that Twitter takeover very soon on Twitter. So be ready for that. All right, next week we're going to be announcing who's joining us, and they will be there, of course, to help us celebrate the launch of Team Sonic Racing and to take your questions and to answer a lot of your questions, which is the best part. So we're pretty excited for that. I mean, obviously, every time we do one of these, we get thousands of questions, and it's like we can only answer a certain amount, and I always feel bad because I'm like, I want to answer every single one of these. But we're really excited for it, and hopefully a few of you might get picked. You never know. Okay, cool. So that's what's coming up in the near future from the Sonic side of things, from the Sonic news side of things. Last stream, a lot of you had questions about the movie, and it's the same this time as it was last time, which is we really don't have any news on the movie to share with anybody. We are focused entirely on Team Sonic Racing right now, but you might get more movie news from the official accounts. You can check those out on Twitter and Facebook, and there's official Sonic movie social accounts you can follow on those platforms. Okay, cool. A few were going, oh, cool. I hadn't heard of Twitter takeovers before. Yep. I see someone that really wants Tails on the Twitter takeover. How many of you would be excited if we had Tails for the first time ever on a Twitter takeover? Let me see some Tails in chat if you're excited for that. If that was to happen. This is not necessarily confirmation, but let me see who would be interested in that. And feel free to shout out any other characters that you guys are interested in too that you might want to see. I'd love to see that. Okay, here goes Twitch. Twitch is nuts right now. A lot of people on Twitch that would love to see that. Okay, here comes YouTube. Yep, awesome. Someone's saying bounce pad. I wouldn't doubt that perhaps if Sonic joins us, he will of course give us a bounce pad. We did a charity stream for Extra Life a couple years ago, and Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic, joined us and did like a whole bounce pad section for like a minute straight. It was one of the greatest moments of any live stream that I think I've been a part of. So it was pretty fun. Okay, cool. A lot of love there for a lot of different characters. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to take your questions here for just a couple minutes. Let me see what I can answer for you as we begin. And then in about 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to welcome our first guest. We got two guests for you today. The first is from licensing. He's going to show us the latest in shameless plugs and cool things to take a look at. And the second is going to be Jasmine, and you guys know Jasmine. And she'll be here to not only talk to us about a word of the day as we learn Spanish together, as we typically do, but also maybe to show you guys a little sneak peek of a behind the scenes from Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, which is a really fantastic animation that we created to help promote the game, which again comes out Tuesday. So please get your pre-orders in now. That said, we actually are going to have a more in-depth behind the scenes of Overdrive in the future. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk more about when that's going to happen. It's probably the next live stream. So a couple weeks from now, we're probably going to have a special guest for that. And I'll let Jasmine tell us more about that as we get there. So let's take some questions for now from both YouTube and Twitch. Shoot some questions over. Let me see what we got here. If I can answer it, I will try to answer it. I can't always answer your questions. So if you feel like I'm ignoring you, I promise it's nothing personal. I just probably don't have an answer I can give you in that case. Or there's just a lot of questions. Let's see. Okay, I get this one all the time. Unleashed on PC, is there any plan for it? I have not heard any news on it, but the same answer that I always give is that our team here is very console focused, and we do not necessarily lead all the PC efforts. So it's not something that our team gets to entirely decide. But as always, I'll pass on your feedback to the people that want to hear it. Let's see. Some of you are asking some very strange questions, actually. Let's see. A Sonic oven. We're not even to the shameless plug section yet. I mean, I heard an oven. Someone a while back when we asked for ideas was like Sonic pizza cutter, and I was like, okay, that's weird too. There was a lot of really strange, like, it's all kitchen stuff I'm noticing, which is pretty fun. Let's see. Will TSR online have single player races? Asks Sonic Emeralds on Twitch. That's a great question. I'm almost positive it does. Let me confirm that for you though, just to be safe. But I'm like 99% sure it does. When you go online, you can set up kind of the matchmaking and the rules. You can also set it to sort for friends games, so you're not just joining random games with strangers. And that's kind of the key of TSR, right? Is we want you to play with your friends and to play with people either locally, or if your friends are at their house and you all have like huge TVs and you want to play on big TV, you can do that too, and that's pretty fun. All right, more questions. Let's see. Spanish from Spain. I think it's Spanish from Mexico, but I'm not 100% on the nuances of some of the differences there. Jasmine will know best on this. Let's see. Me and a few other Sonic Tubers are doing a race to see who's the fastest when TSR comes out. Would you be willing to participate in some way, maybe be an announcer? We'll be streaming on Tuesday, so maybe we'll get to race with you. You never know. We're going to try and play on PlayStation 4, Xbox, pretty much all the platforms actually. So we're going to try and cycle through those on launch day. So no matter what platform you have, you might have a chance to play with us. You might be a lot better than us. I mean, I'm not going to underestimate you guys, but we got some good people here too. So maybe we'll be on a team together. Digital pre-order is coming up a lot on both YouTube and Twitch. So there's not a digital pre-order like on PlayStation or on Xbox. And there's various reasons for it, I'm told. But you will be able to get it as soon as it goes live digitally, and that's going to be around midnight Pacific time. So you don't have to wait till like 10 in the morning. I know when Sonic Forces came out, there were some issues with people like with weird time zones. It's not going to happen this time. So once we hit midnight Pacific time, you should all be able to grab the game digitally and start downloading and playing. And that's on the 21st, of course, next Tuesday. Let's see. One more question. Okay, crossplay in TSR. I don't think that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing with this one. If it is, I will let you know. Okay, cool. And so it says, I assume the PC release will be later on in the day, as with PC releases. Yeah, most likely it's going to be live whenever the PC releases typically go out. I'll try to get an exact time and date for you guys, and I will tweet that for you as soon as I have it. Okay, that said, we will answer more questions soon. I promise you, we're going to get to more of them. You guys have a lot. There's so many on YouTube right now. I promise you we'll get to them. But first, let's welcome a special guest here to tell us about the latest in the world of Sonic licensing and give us a sneak peek at upcoming Sonic merchandise. Let's give a warm welcome to Mike Cisneros. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Good to see you, dude.
Hey, guys.
Nice. Here, let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's get a little cozy.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we didn't actually coordinate this. I came to work today. I was like, hey, nice Genesis shirt.
And I was all like, Dreamcast? How fun.
And fun fact, one of the European community managers is wearing a Sega Saturn t-shirt today on a video conference we had earlier this morning. So the Holy Trinity is happening, apparently. I got this shirt in Japan. Where'd you get that one?
All right, so this one is, it's made by a licensee of ours called J Corp. They are Canadian only.
They're your people.
My people.
They're your
so
people,
if you're in
man.
Canada, you can get this shirt. So I don't want to make everybody else in the world jealous, but
Fair. Okay, so the Canadians get that one.
the Canadians get one, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you got some stuff to show off today.
I got some stuff, guys.
And then and people got requests for you, man. So let's show some stuff, and then we'll let the fans ask some questions.
Let's get into it.
Cool.
Let's see. Well, since we're on Team Sonic Racing, let's start with that.
Yeah.
So
What you
last week, or 2 weeks ago rather, Jasmine and Katie, after I left, were playing with these bad boys.
Oh.
So these are RC
cars?
cars,
Yeah.
from NKOK, and they didn't really know where to get them or whatever. And I was like, oh no, that's totally what I do. So these guys here, you can pick them up at Fry's Electronics. You can also get them on Amazon, and they are between 25 and 30 bucks, depends on your seller, but they're really reasonably priced. They're pretty cool. If you saw on the stream last week, they actually they light up and stuff. Shameless plugs.
Sorry, it's a little bit delayed there, but we got
Yeah, no, all good. But yeah, these are awesome. We worked really hard to get these out on time for the release of the game, and we couldn't be happier with the results. So hope you guys take these, pick them up. Even if you don't play with RC cars, they look pretty awesome just on your shelf.
And then they drive around, right?
They drive around.
RC cars, so you can.
They are, cool. And there's a turbo boost function on the controller, so they actually.
Dare I ask, what does the turbo boost do, Mike?
It gives it so much faster.
you destroy your parents' wall, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Man. When we were getting the earlier prototypes of these guys, one of the guys in the office was playing with it and totally broke our Paint Master sample, which is a very expensive sample.
Whoops.
Oops.
That wouldn't have been Jimmy, would it?
I don't want to put anyone on blast here, but we had some answering to do. But yeah,
the politics of the office, guys.
Exactly.
It's fun.
But yeah, check it out.
So NKOK?
Yeah,
cool.
Amazon and Fry's Electronics if you have one near you.
Thanks so much. Those
Cool.
are cool.
All right, moving on. I'm gonna bring out.
Hey, all right, this is cool.
Issue 16.
Should we take it out of the?
We should.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it steady because it's on the board, so the board helps it to.
Yeah.
You know.
The latest in the Sonic comic world from IDW.
IDW issue 16. This one's reviewing very highly, doing really well. So check it out. I don't want to spoil anything about it. It's really cool. It's part of the Metal Virus saga, and you just see how nasty Dr. Eggman can really get. So it's getting real over there in the comic book world. Also wanted to mention that in case you missed the Team Sonic Racing comic book we did back in
it was last year,
December.
Right?
Yeah. So if you missed that, we're doing kind of like a reprint of it, but with a little bit more stuff in it.
Okay.
So it's, if I can remember what it's called, it's kind of a mouthful. It's like Team Sonic Racing Ultimate Championship Edition or something like that.
Ultimate Mega Championship.
Something, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Someone's asking. They say they can't find the IDW comics, and where do you recommend buying them from?
Sure. If you want to get them physically, you can go to any local comic book store. I know that folks might not have one really close to you.
Yep.
You can get them through IDW as well. If you go to their site, you can get them digitally.
Cool.
And then if you have a bookstore near you, you can pick up the volumes of them. And if they pick up individual issues, you can talk to them and ask them to bring in some comics for you. but it's all done through Diamond distribution. So
Cool.
anywhere that pretty much gets that, and that's every comic book shop.
Awesome. Hopefully that answers your question. It helps you out. Okay. I think that's all the questions so far. As I was saying, in the UK, you can get the IDW books in Forbidden Planet. Cool.
Mhm.
Thanks, Blue
Yes,
Title.
that's true. That's
Thank
very
you. Thank
true.
you. Somebody, Eggman Toaster.
Eggman
I think we're good with toasters. We're
So
done
many
with toasters.
toasters.
We made many toasters.
Tails toaster.
Right?
Everyone wants toasters.
Please.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
I see you got a couple more things.
I got a
to show
few
us
more
here.
things. So, this came out a few months ago. It's
Oh, yeah.
still there,
Mhm.
and this is the Crash Course board game by IDW. And I've heard unboxings are a thing. Would you like to unbox this and see what's
Sure.
inside?
Do you guys want to unbox this Sonic board game right now?
This,
real
this
quick?
is right now at GameStop for $29.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat says. If they're down for it, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Otherwise,
Let's do it. We have a joke in the office. We're like, have you heard of unboxings? I hear they're really
Yeah.
big
I've
on
heard they're
YouTube.
big on the internet.
It's like our very out of touch
Yeah.
like person in a meeting that it's not a real person here, but we love making fun of that stereotype. You ever heard of
Twitch seems to
unboxings?
be more into it than the
Well, YouTube hasn't had a chance to respond yet. You gotta wait a few more seconds.
Oh,
for
there
YouTube.
it goes.
There it
There's
goes.
a little more of a lag. I gotcha.
There they go.
All right. Well, let's do it.
All right.
Hold
Let's
this
unbox
up.
this thing.
So,
Okay. You want me to hold the bottom and then you?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's.
Angelic choir music. We're 12 years
That's
old.
a magical
All
sound.
right.
All right. So we have 4 game pieces.
Zoom in closer on these guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna try to pull them out, but they are in there pretty good.
I like the quality of these guys.
Really good. And then it
And
comes
with
with
a comic book.
comes with issue 1. It's a little smaller than a normal comic book issue, but it's
Okay.
also an exclusive, so very cool.
And a pin.
Little enamel pin there.
Yeah, that's cool. Little Sonic CD vibe.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then underneath is all the game board pieces.
Oh, wow.
And instruction books.
So we
And
got a instruction booklet here.
I will hold that.
Okay, looks like it's got some of the rules in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and then the green screen is gonna make some of it
Oh,
disappear here.
Lord.
But,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
talks about items and looks like you kind of make the game board as you're playing. Which is
Yeah,
kinda
that's
cool.
exactly right. Yeah, so when you're playing,
it's
you're
got
laying down
characters here.
the tracks of the game, and you're running through and you're building a course as you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Really cool. So
I'll,
you can
I'll hold
see,
the box now. You can show off.
Yeah, I'll give a little example of stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
So when you're running through, oh god. Well,
It's so green.
if you see this, you can lay down traps for your friends.
So there's
it's
a
like,
star.
Yeah,
the
you can
spikes, I see
jump
a-
the
a
spikes, but you
buzz
can
bar?
also jump around the spikes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The IDW board game.
Oh, you got flickies in here, man.
There's flickies.
Yo, they got flickies in this game. Hang on a minute. Yeah, look at that. 3D blast flickies. That's cool. More flickies.
More flickies.
And springs.
And springs.
Crab
and
meat.
Crab meats.
It's like badniks and stuff on some of these other tiles. Like,
Yeah.
see the springs and all that. This is cool. All
Yeah,
right.
it's really cool. It's super fun. Super fun little game.
All right. Maybe we'll play it on Saturday
Oh, on the stream.
on the charity stream.
Oh, that'd
yeah,
be fun.
Might be fun.
All right. Well, I
You
will
get to
make
mix
sure
it
to
up.
leave it with you. Then.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for showing the game off.
Yeah.
I got my eyes on something here because I know what it's in reference to. I think we'll get to that last.
Yes, we
I'm
will.
guessing.
That's
Okay.
the last thing.
All right. The last thing's pretty cool. If you're a '90s kid or just a fan of Genesis, that's what I'll say.
All right. I'm gonna bring this one out. This one is more for the kids. So this is a sleepwear set from our friends over at Komar.
Oh, cool.
It's a 3-piece set. So you get the top here, little shorty shorts, or little long jams.
Long jam.
Long
The
jam
green
jams.
screen has no idea what's happening right now. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
freaking
freaking out on me here. But this guy here, this is available at Target right now, stores and online for $16.99. So if you are smaller in size or have
Sounds like, what if I want it, but I'm not a kid?
you could try to squeeze into it. Maybe you get like
Look.
a large boy.
We believe in you. If you can dream it, you can do it, right?
I believe in you.
Believe in the us that believes in you, kind of
All
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All
So
right,
should we get
cool.
to the fun, super fun stuff? I'm
Yeah.
really excited about this, guys.
This is cool.
All right. So, if you guys, as Aaron said, are 90s fans, we have these NX Retrobit Sega Genesis controllers. These are
Or USB.
USB. They'll work on Steam. They'll work on Nintendo Switch. They'll work on a bunch of stuff. And most importantly, these guys work with the Sega Genesis Mini.
Amazing. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so if you need a 6-button controller, if you're
Yeah.
playing like, today we announced 10 new games on that system.
Yep.
One of them happens to be Street Fighter and Comic Zone, stuff that really utilize the
You can
6-button
actually use the
controller.
6-button, yeah.
You can use this controller, and Retrobit's putting these out this August, and they are $19.99.
That's
So
great. That's a great price.
super great price.
Yeah, that's
And
fantastic, man.
you just want to even play with them and feel them. Like, these feel like the real thing, you know?
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. And the little plus here is the mode button. So when you're in any game in the Genesis Mini, it'll take you back to the home screen. So you can go and re-choose different
cool.
games or whatever.
Super close up.
Yep, very nice.
Oh man, this is cool.
10-foot cord, so you know.
Hey!
So
It's not
super long.
It's not like 3 feet or
no, you can
the-
hang out in the back of the living room and play your games.
Excellent.
Yep.
Can I just say that I'm like so excited about the Genesis Mini because it's doing
too.
it's doing everything so right that a lot of other, I'm not gonna name any companies, but like a lot of other groups maybe have certain elements that this is doing in such a better way, and it makes me very happy and very proud.
Yeah.
Like really long cables, which everybody wants.
Yeah.
Like a great amount of games and really good titles. You know.
I agree.
I'm so stoked for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm fanboying over here,
Our,
guys.
our team is knocking it out of the park, so couldn't
Yeah.
be happier. Also, as a fan, I'm like, this is awesome. I'm so glad we can get our licensee on board
Yeah.
to bring these to you guys, so you guys have more controller options. And they'll come in this black color as well as
Yeah.
kind of like a clear blue color.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Clear blue. All right.
Yeah, think of like
You
the old
had me, dude. You
90s
had me.
computers, you know, that blue, that like translucent blue look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like the cool pad from the Sega Saturn.
Yes.
Oh
exactly. Yeah,
man.
just
All
like
right.
that.
Cool. That,
Yep. And
I'm down for this.
Yeah, I just want to mention too, the current Retrobit controllers as well, all the ones that are in the market, including
Yeah.
the Saturn ones, they're also going to be able to work with the Genesis Mini. So if you already bought some,
You can
you
use
can
it.
use them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis USB controllers, 6-button,
I have
will
to-
work on
I
the
have to
Genesis
read this
Mini.
verbatim. If you
Okay.
want more info, retrobit.com, there's a hyphen there, /Sega collaboration. There's also another hyphen there.
So retro-bit.com
Yeah.
/Sega-collaboration.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Pick them up.
Actually, while
Oh,
we're
that is a shameless plug if I've ever
yeah,
heard
there it is.
one.
I'm okay with these shameless plugs because
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the Genesis Mini, and I cannot wait to play that. I mean, we actually, spoilers, we got to test a little bit of it out. That's all I
did.
can
We
say.
had a
I
lot
can't
of
say
fun.
more. Yeah, it's cool. It's
Yeah.
really cool,
Yeah,
guys.
if you'd like, I can leave you some of these too if you want to use these to play Sonic Mania.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
sure.
much, man. Okay.
That's all I got to bring to share today.
Sweet, dude. That was a great way to wrap it. It was
Yeah.
like a really nice announcement there for the Mini.
Yeah.
Which is if people that wanted the 6-button controller can get these for only $19, $19.99, and then have a 6-button controller that's USB compatible.
We aim to please.
That also works with PC. I just love that it works on a lot of different platforms, and that's what's so nice.
We're
about it.
working really, really hard to bring. This has been in the works for over a year now to get all this stuff to you guys on time. So, yay!
Awesome.
So yeah, I was really excited to announce that
I
today.
heard a dog bark. Did you hear that?
I heard that too, but
that-
I didn't know if it picked up, so I didn't want to confuse the.
In case anyone heard a
Several.
dog over the microphone, we don't know what that is either. We don't typically have dogs in our office, but we appreciate a good boy or two. All right, sweet. Let's take a couple questions from chat, guys. While Mike is still with us, if you have questions about licensing stuff or stuff you'd like to see or just crazy ideas. I mean, you guys did pitch a toaster to us once, and it actually happened, and over 2,000 of you bought it.
Stranger things have happened here.
Yep. Someone goes bark.
Or, oh, there's lots of dogs. Oh, they're so cute. This is the best.
Welcome to the Sonic streams where there's pictures of dogs in chat, and everyone has a good time. Let's see. Can you play on Ocean View, please? I'm guessing you're talking about Team Sonic Racing. Probably over the weekend and or on Tuesday. Yeah, we'll be playing a lot of the games, so stay tuned for that. Let's see. I see TSR questions. Looking for merge questions right now. I'll try to answer some more TSR questions later. So just merge for now. Big the Cat Toaster from YouTube. Let's see.
All right.
Sonic lamp with Chaos Emeralds as the light bulb.
That's interesting. I don't
Isn't
think
that-
I've ever seen a diamond cut shaped light bulb before.
Tangle and Whisper t-shirt.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Tangle and Whisper from the IDW comic series. Most of you probably know that, but in case anyone doesn't,
Yeah.
check out the IDW series. They're really cool characters.
Man, YouTube go crazy.
Yeah, YouTube go crazy. Infinite plush, I see.
Yeah, we get that a lot, and it's totally on our radar, guys.
Can you make it so he's even though he's a plush, if you rub it the wrong way, you cut yourself? From the edge?
I don't know if that passed testing.
Yeah, you're probably right. There's probably like standards and compliance people watching this like, nope, can't do that.
You should not do that.
That's not safe. Let's see. A Big the Cat fanny pack.
That's
all right.
It's not bad, actually.
Yo, some people rock the fanny pack.
Yeah,
we respect that.
It's coming back.
Let's see. I'm looking for more stuff. Wisp plushies. Somebody says, hello, Aaron. Hello. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Sonic Waffle Maker. Sonic Anime. We've already done that a couple times for you. Check out Sonic Mania Adventures, or if you like modern more, check out Team Sonic Racing Overdrive.
Someone asked if Great Eastern still has the Sonic plush merchandise, and yes, they do. So you can still get Great Eastern plushes.
Awesome.
I was hoping to bring one on today, but maybe I'll save that for next time.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds like people want to see it. Someone's like Scourge the Hedgehog merchandise. I don't think we got much of that planned currently.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of Scourge stuff. Just being transparent. Let's see what we got.
Tikal plush, really?
Lava Reef, Lava Lamp. Tikal. All right, Tikal's a cool character. She just hasn't shown up in a while.
Right. Yeah. I was just surprised.
What you should do for a Tikal plush is just make a giant like white orb with slight orange tints and just call that the Tikal plush, because she's just the NPC ball in all of Sonic Adventure.
That's a deep
it
cut,
technically
sir.
It technically counts. You just let it float around you and imagine her voice. Right? There's your Tikal plush, man. Let's see. I imagine most of the chat's gonna be like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's pretty much everything that we've got for now. There's gonna be a lot more questions, but I think that's a good start. Well, you can go back and check all the chat.
I always do.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Okay. Someone's asking, will we see Dreamcast's 20th birthday stuff later this year for the anniversary, since it's the 20th anniversary of Dreamcast?
I mean, that would be super logical to do. I mean, but I can't say anything right now.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone in chat, please tell Mike thank you for giving up his time today to hang out with us today. Much appreciated, dude.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Take care.
See you guys next time.
Woo-hoo.
Bye.
Can I keep one of these?
Yeah.
I just want to take this back to my desk and just use this.
Just get out of the way.
I wish there was a way that I could just let you guys grab this for a second so you could see it. It feels perfect. It feels exactly like what you want it to feel like for a Genesis controller. Okay, that said, let's welcome our next guest here to talk to us a little bit about Team Sonic Racing Overdrive and also to teach us a little bit in the educational art of Spanish. Please welcome Jasmine. Welcome back, Jasmine. You carrying something?
Maybe.
This was not. We didn't discuss this, so I'm getting a little nervous because if you remember last time Jasmine brought stuff, it was pepper stuff, like chili powder stuff, and it was not enjoyable for me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It wasn't fun.
I remember differently.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Sure you do. Well, how are you, Jasmine? You
Good.
Good. I'm good. Should we talk TSRO first and then go into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So, not this weekend and not next week, but in a couple weeks, we're going to have a special guest. Do you want to talk about who that's going to be?
Well, we're hoping Tyson.
Woo!
Because he works so hard on this.
That's Tyson Hess, the lead animator, or
The director.
sorry, the director this time.
Yeah. Director. He did the model shoots for us. He guided the whole animation.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's Tyson Hess. He's one of my favorite people. Great guy, and we're going to have him on the stream in the future to talk with us about some stuff. But we want to give you a sneak peek at what that might look like. It might actually just pop up immediately. Let's see. Nope. Here we go. Good. I think it was this one. So here's a sneak peek at some of the stuff that Tyson's going to probably take us through and explain for us. Let's take a look. Everybody ready? You ready, chat? Wait for it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look.
Okay. So, Like Mania Adventures is totally different, like the classic Sonic.
Yeah.
Team Sonic Racing Overdrive is modern Sonic. So since we were working with the same animation studio, we wanted to make sure that they knew the nuances and the differences between classic and modern, because there are
And there's,
differences.
I love that this sheet kind of really goes into a lot of those details, and the little things. I'm sure those of you that are fan artists or just artists in general are probably looking at this going like, oh yeah, this all makes sense, or oh yeah, I totally knew this. But for a lot of people, it's kind of cool to see the stuff written out, like the nose, right? It's so different between the two, and the eyebrows there.
Yeah, the eyelids, and then the body shape.
Yeah.
Also, like, Tyson would submit this, we'd send that to Yuzuka-san to make sure it was on model.
So you guys worked super close with Sonic Team as you're making the animation.
Yeah.
Even just as you're building it from the ground up, Sonic Team's kind of getting involved, Yuzuka-san's giving you feedback.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is all quality checked. we give it.
This has all been approved.
All approved so that we can give the artist direction. And so it's like, follow this sheet.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I like that one of the notes on our left is more detailed cuffs and socks, and I never noticed that between the two specifically until just now. And I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, there's a lot more detail on kind of like modern Sonic's socks and his gloves there and the cuffs. This is cool. And there's a lot more of this kind of stuff that we're going to look at next time, and Tyson is going to walk us through it. So stay tuned and look forward to that. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So thanks Jasmine for showing this to us. Everyone, please tell Jasmine thank you for getting us some cool behind the scenes stuff. We love this. I mean, like, you'll tell from chat in a second, people love getting to see this stuff. So we really appreciate when you can kind of get the assets and show us this behind the scenes. Everyone loves it. So, yes. All right, cool. That said, let's go back to full screen. Okay, now it's time for me to get,
Did we want to do the other thing, or do we have the image?
Oh, actually, we don't have the image from. Let's talk about it real quick.
Yes. So, June 4th, the next DVD in the Sonic Boom is releasing called Go Team Sonic, and it'll have 8 additional episodes plus 1 bonus episode from season 2.
Cool.
So yeah, that's coming June 4th, and you can buy that on Amazon.com, Walmart, and all the other retailers online.
Awesome. And it's called Go Team Sonic.
Yes, Go
Cool.
Team Sonic.
And I think we initially announced that DVD at South by Southwest, and it's almost here. It's weeks away. So if you're a big Sonic Boom fan, if you love the TV show, check it out. Be sure to get the DVD. Add it to your collection. Okay. I have on DVD collection like all the old ones from when I was a kid growing up. So I've got like the old Saturday Morning and all those. Anyway, random thoughts. Okay, let's move on to the part of the stream where we get educational. Jasmine is going to teach us a word in Spanish today. We're going to learn it together.
Yes.
And if anyone criticizes you for watching a Twitch or a YouTube stream at 2:43, 3:43, whatever time it is for you, on a Thursday, you can say, no, actually, I'm learning things. And technically, you're right.
Yes. So today is a word I think you'll like a lot.
Okay.
And it is dessert. So dessert in Spanish is postre.
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 And if you want to say plural, postres.
Postres?
Yeah, like desserts.
All right, let's try this, everybody. All right, out loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Postre. You couldn't hear it, but around the world, people are saying this out loud right now.
So, since I know you'll love postres, I brought you something. So I wrapped it in.
What? Oh, you shouldn't have. There's not these are just brownies?
These are brownies.
There's no like chili powder baked into these, is there? Oh my god! No! No, I don't want to eat. No! I'm gonna let the chat decide. That's actually maybe a bad idea. Oh man. Okay.
Just smell it.
I mean, it doesn't smell like it's got chili powder, but I don't know. Postres. Postres? Because there's many of them.
Yes.
Postres. Okay. Chat, do we eat the postres right now, knowing that maybe there's chili powder inside and it will not be a pleasant surprise? Or maybe they're just delicious. It could be either.
It could be both.
What do you think, chat? I don't know. All right. A lot of eat it, a lot of do it. Okay.
I baked this myself.
You made it yourself?
Yes, I did it last night.
Aw, thank you. That's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna give the chat one more second for the answer. That's a lot of eat it answers. Someone's like, this is definitely a trap. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna eat it. Okay. Let's grab one. Thank you. Okay. I don't smell any chili powder, so that's good. All right, here we go. Do we have anyone?
I can eat one. So, this has chocolate with a lot of cinnamon, vanilla, habanero peppers.
What? You put peppers in these?
Yes.
I didn't get a pepper in this one, so I think.
Oh, sometimes you feel it after.
Oh, it's in my throat. Oh no, I don't want peppers. Oh no.
It's still delicious.
I mean, it's really good. I'm gonna eat it, but I was tasting a little spice. I was eating. I was like, oh no, like oh no. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
I gotta say. Got one more?
Yeah.
Throw one more. These are very good, guys. All right, we'll share some with the stream. We would share them with you if we could. All right, so it was a slight trap. There was a bit of a trick here. Okay. Well,
But delicious, right?
very
The
good.
first time I ever made these, I looked at the recipe. Made it last night. My fingers kind of still hurt from the pepper.
Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. I physically harm myself to bake you these brownies, which we're now showing off on stream. Lovely. Yeah, there's a kick. There's a kick on these. Like as you, oh man, at the very end, you feel it in the back of your throat. It's good. It's really good though.
Oh,
Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's try it one more time. Spanish word for desserts. 1, 2, 3. Postres. Or just postre, yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Jasmine, for that. Cool. I think we're going to take a few questions here at the end. If you guys have any questions for Jasmine, now is the time while she's here, and we'll ask them to her. So, questions for Jasmine now open in Twitch and YouTube chat. Say hello. Thank you for a lot of you paying respects. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Will the DVD be multi-language?
this is only and it's for the U.S.
Okay. So it's a U.S. release and it's in English? Cool. Okay.
Although, is that something they would want to see in I mean, I think we only have Spanish here. But is that something that they would be interested in?
I need to get some water. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Welcome to the Sonic live stream where we do silly things.
It hits.
Yeah, it's getting me now. I can't stop because I've eaten this much. Okay. Let's see. Jasmine, thank you for being so amazing.
Oh, thank you for being all so amazing. Everyone is so amazing here.
Aw. Jasmine is like the most pure sweet cinnamon roll in our entire office, guys, I gotta say. Let's see. Your stomach is gonna love you, yeah. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Sonic Jam PC port. No news on that. I love Sonic Jam though. It's a cool game. It's the extras that I think I love the most. Let's see. I don't think we have any news on Sonic Boom continuing in any way. There's some questions about that. It's more that there will be some DVD releases and
you can get it digitally if you want to purchase it, or you can watch it on TV.
Yeah. Let's see. So it says, "Hey, Aaron and Jasmine, just to let you know, the IW Sonic comics are finally in Spain. Can't wait to read them." Oh, fantastic. We're glad to hear that. Mike from licensing is also going to be very happy to hear that too. Way past cool shirt, Jasmine.
Oh, thank you. Amy Rose.
Let's see. When can we get new updates for the new Sonic game? Obviously, you mean Team Sonic Racing, right? It's coming out on Tuesday. Don't worry about the future till after we get through Team Sonic Racing. Let's start there for now. Start there. Though obviously people always want more info and more news on everything. Are you guys sponsored by Jones Soda? No, we're not, but These are cool. We made these custom Sonic Mania bottles for San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago. And there's a Sonic one, and there's a Tails one, and there's the Knock Knock. It's Knuckles. Strawberry Lime. Which is pretty cool. So we keep them in the office because they're kind of rare actually at this point. They're tough to find. So some of the last bottles unopened. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Drink it. No, I'm not gonna drink those. They're more valuable if we don't drink them, I think.
What's my favorite Overdrive moment?
Yeah. What's your favorite moment in Team Sonic Racing?
My
Overdrive?
favorite moment is when the egg pond finds.
All right, so there's spoilers. There's spoilers. If you haven't watched Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, pause the stream, go watch Overdrive. When you're done, come back here. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2. Okay, so the scene you're talking about is at the very end. Eggman takes a trophy, starts dancing
Yep.
out of nowhere.
Shadow's car hits him.
Yep.
Eggpond is just like, oh, I'm gonna go eat some popcorn, see Eggman, like this is victorious. Gets to the car, gets to Eggman, and he's just like, oh no! Got me every time. I can't wait till this is like fully animated and colored and composited, and I was like,
Even in the early sketches of the episode, what you see is you see kind of this pile where the car is going to be, and the Eggpond kind of walks up. It sits there frozen, and then it just does this. And they're like watching this little like kind of the stick version, like no, was pretty amazing, and we laughed pretty hard way before it was animated.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, it's great.
that was my favorite part of Overdrive. I told Tyson that all the time. Every time we'd get it in, I was like, this is my favorite part.
The Eggpond's just going back to he got some popcorn for his dad. He's just like, hey dad, I got some. And that's the moment. Like, it's horrifying. Poor guy. that was like one of my favorite scenes of any animation. Was like that moment. I was like, oh wow, what an ending. So just give me spoilers. No more spoilers. Just watch the animations. They're great. They're free. They're free. Just watch them online on our channel on YouTube. Okay, cool. Any other questions on animation or stuff that Jasmine can answer? Feel free to ask. We'll take a couple more, and then we will wrap up with some TSR questions that you guys have, and just general questions too before we end today. Some of you are probably like, "Yo, are you playing a game?" Soon, probably come Saturday, we're going to be playing a lot of games, including Team Sonic Racing, and then next Tuesday, we're playing a lot of games and probably streaming online as well as we get to play with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're pretty excited for that. So now is the time to answer questions while we can. Let's see. How did TSR Overdrive originally get pitched, is the question.
So, after Sonic Mania Adventures, we were in production for that. We kind of had the idea that we were going to do something for Overdrive. So, while Tyson was working on Sonic Mania Adventures, we approached him about, well, we have another game coming out, Team Sonic Racing, and so we asked him if he could also work on that. So he, we talked to the animation studio, we talked to Tyson, and then we got his recommendations for storyboard artist. So he worked with Ian Mulcher on the pitch for the little shorts that we had to do. So
Cool.
he and Ian worked together.
Awesome.
On that.
Actually, while we're talking about it, it brings back a memory of the meetings we had when we were trying to name that thing.
Yeah.
We had a lot of meetings about coming up with the name for Overdrive, and it was like, Team Sonic Racing is kind of like a long title when you want to keep adding words to it.
Yeah.
Because Sonic Mania Adventures is really 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
But this is Team Sonic Racing Overdrive something.
Yeah.
And we're like, we need a good name for this that people will remember, that has the game in it, but that isn't too long. And we spent a lot of time coming up. We went through a lot of different.
I think we had 2 different meetings on it.
Yeah,
even
we did.
3.
We did.
And then we were lists of everything.
Yeah.
Also with the title names of the
Oh, yeah.
episodes as well.
Yeah.
Those were also, because we're we don't want it to be too long. It's already a mouthful. Teams on the Overdrive.
So it was what were the fail names? Oh, man, dude, I might have a document actually. I might have a document that has a lot of just a whole.
Yeah.
It's 2 full pages of names, and we didn't use any of them because we're nope.
Yeah.
Half of them were just kind of we wrote it down. We're like, no way. There's no way that's gonna work.
Yeah, and then we were just going through lists of what are racing things.
Yeah. Racing terms and terminology. We tried to do our research for it to find something that worked. It was fun. I'll see if I can find that failed document and share some names with you guys. It's nothing magical, guys.
Yeah.
It's just like we're just sitting in a room coming up with potential names, and we got to Overdrive eventually. We're like, hey, that works.
Yeah.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, let's see here. Will there be another Sonic TV show someday? I mean, the closest that we've definitely had recently has been Overdrive, and also, besides Mini Adventures, then there's Sonic Boom, which was actually on TV.
Yeah.
Right? Which does have, sure, a different design for Sonic at a slightly different setting, but it's still really funny. And if you enjoy like the humor of that world, you'll really enjoy Sonic Boom. So yeah, no news on another TV show or anything like that, but we have done a lot of shorts and they're pretty great, so check them out. Let's see. I don't think there's any Overdrive episode 3, right? Overdrive is complete at this point, right? Yeah, Overdrive's done. It's done. We're not gonna do like 25 seasons of something. Do something great and move on.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we do it. Okay, cool. I think that's most of the questions we got there. So it goes, people already receive a copy of TSR. I know, I saw that. They're not supposed to be in stores yet, but like most video game launches, sometimes retail stores don't read the very simple one sentence, which says, please put this game on shelves on this date. And they're like, whatever, open the box, put it up, yeah! Now, I'm obviously generalizing there, and maybe they're doing it on purpose. But, yeah, it's not supposed to be out yet. It comes out Tuesday. It comes out digitally Monday night at midnight Pacific time as well. But there's digital and physical versions. Those of you that want to get physical can get that. Yeah, coming out Tuesday. If you see it early, I mean, by all means, grab a copy. But it's not supposed to be there, so I don't know if I can officially say that actually. Let's see. Will Sonic be at E3? No news on E3 right now, but I'm sure if you stay tuned, if there is going to be news, we'll have that in the future pretty soon because E3 is coming up. DLC for Team Sonic Racing. Okay. So there's two things I want to talk about for Team Sonic Racing real quick because I think they're important to talk about. The first is DLC, and there were a couple options. And option one was to essentially to take content and sell it as DLC later, and that was not something that I think the team wanted to do. So the team is in a case, and I kind of prefer this, which is just all the content that's going to be in the game is there right at launch. So we're not going to charge you like $3 later for characters that were cut out of the game or anything. It's all there, and you'll unlock everything as you're going through. The other thing that is a key importance, I think, are called the mod pods. And the mod pods are the way that you unlock the parts and the customization and color palettes and all that in the game. And this is a system that does not use real money. It does not use microtransactions of any sort, and we thought that was really important. So it's completely random, and you earn the currency as you play the game. So the more that you race, whether you win or lose, you're earning this currency. You can cash that in for these mod pods, which give you like boosts at the beginning of a race, like wisps, or give you the car parts that you can then change and dye and all that. We did not want to do the microtransaction route at all, and that's why we've got this different angle, which personally I think is a lot better, but we leave it up to you guys to obviously voice your opinions on it too. Hopefully everyone's cool with that route. But we'll see. We'll see on Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, no loot boxes, that's correct. That's correct. Not in Team Sonic Racing, nope. Let's see, what about new tracks for DLC? Nothing on that one. It's a cool mix of tracks, so you're going to see some tracks that you kind of recognize from some of the previous games, but they're all going to have some updates to them. So besides just looking visually better, some of the hazards might be different, and some of the lane width and stuff is going to be different too, because we got more racers now than we had in some of the previous games on the track at once, which is cool. Alright, sweet. Let's see what else we got here. Mod support on PC. No news on that yet. I'll let you know if I hear anything from the PC team. What's your favorite game on the Sega Genesis Mini? Oh man, you're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me right now? Sega Genesis Mini. Why don't I wait until all the games have been announced and then I'll answer that question. I don't think they've all been announced yet. I know some more got announced this morning. I don't think that's the end of it. Let me wait till the very end to answer that. It's kind of a cop-out, I know, but give me just a little more. How long will the charity stream be that's happening on Saturday? The charity stream is probably going to be like a 6-hour stream, maybe up to 12 hours if we feel like giving up all of our Saturday. I think Katie and I are both cool with it. Katie's coming back, as mentioned, from Seattle right now, so she'll be back this afternoon joining us. Yeah. We miss you, Katie.
Yeah, we miss you.
Let's see. Ask about battle mode, people. All right, Light Sage on Twitch. What do you want to know about battle mode? Now's your chance, man. Ask away in the chat. I'll look for your comment. Let's see what we got on YouTube in the meantime. Can you remaster Sonic Colors? Asks Sonic Z90, I believe, on YouTube. Good to know there's a request for that out there. No news on a Sonic Colors remaster right now. I mean, that wouldn't hurt. This is by no means a confirmation of any sort, so please don't get excited. But this gives us some data. So if you would like a Sonic Colors remaster, you think it'd be cool to see, maybe just type out colors with an exclamation mark in chat, and that we can look through the data later and see what the numbers are like on that. But again, that's not a confirmation, so don't get excited. Just me getting data for you guys. Let's see. Will you ever have a stream? Okay, we'll wait a second for that chat. Yep, there they go. Yep, waiting on it. Okay. One guy's just like, unleashed. We hear you. Don't worry. Okay, cool. Let's take some more questions then. Let's see. Does TSR have battle modes like Capture the Chow and General, I think you said General Arena Racing? So there are different modes in Team Sonic Racing, and some of them are kind of like team battle modes. One of them is called Rocket Mode, and it's every wisp that you get is a rocket, which bounces off the walls. So everyone in the race is getting constant rockets, and you can shoot them in front of you or behind you. It's kind of great. It's also really chaotic. There's another mode. I think I can talk about these. I think these are mostly public now. Evan in PR, if I can't talk about these, come stop me. You got 10 seconds before I start talking about these other modes, because they're going to be out soon anyway. There are a couple of other modes that are kind of unique. There's like a King of the Hill mode, where the racer that's currently in first place is the King of the Hill for the time being, and they're earning points towards like a bar for their team. But if someone from another team passes them, then that team starts earning points, and whichever team like has the most at the end, or whichever team hits the limit first wins. It's kind of a neat one because it's like everyone is working together against first place in particular. So if you're in first place, like everyone wants to get you, but your two teammates are trying to protect you, which is kind of a neat race mechanic. And the team elements in general just add a lot to it. Okay, let's see. And someone's like, yes, I love that. And there's other modes too that I haven't even talked about there, but there's some cool stuff in there. Let there be chaos. Yeah, you're welcome, Light Sage. I'm glad we could answer your question. Someone says, did they save the Sonic statue? We didn't save it, but it got a lot of attention in the Japanese media, actually, which is super cool, including the Japanese media had a picture of our live stream where we talked about it. I was like, oh, that's us on this Japanese Sonic or video game website. So I think they tracked down some of the people that were involved in it. I don't have any news currently about any ideas. A lot of you were like, we should restore the statue. I don't think it's actually owned by Sega. I think it was kind of taken by the guy that placed it there on his driveway, which I think is the cool story. Like, oh, my driveway's the one with the big Sonic on like the snowboard. That's my place. Turn left and then go up the road half a mile. You'll find the house. I want that to be old me someday.
A recognizable landmark.
I just want a giant like Sonic statue next to my driveway. Yeah, that's what I want to be. It's such a cool story though. Let's see. Hi, Mysterion on Twitch. Hello. Let's see who else we got here. Will you be at E3? I won't, but I want you to play a bunch of cool video games. Dat Michael guy, we will do our best to play some cool games if we're at E3 and if we don't have to work the booth. Generally speaking, we will probably assist, even if it's not a Sonic thing, we'll be there to assist anything else for Sega. So I hope we get to walk around. E3's fun. E3's fun. And if you guys going to be at E3, by the way, let's ask that question now. Chat, if you're going to be at E3, let us know. Let us know. Jasmine, what's your favorite Sega game?
I was like, what is my favorite Sega
That's a tough
game?
one.
I know. Well, currently, I was playing Puyo Puyo, the new Puyo Puyo game, so right now, that's currently my favorite.
Is that Puyo Puyo Champions?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Puyo Puyo. All right.
I'm not good at it, but I try.
Some people going, oh, you're in the UK. It's a long way to go from the UK to E3. That's fair. Some people going to Sonic Revolution. Sonic Revolution is a Sonic fan convention. Little shout out to them. Just like Summer of Sonic in the UK was like the small gathering of people that gathered in at first and became this huge thing where hundreds and hundreds of people, if not thousands, get together to celebrate Sonic. Sonic Revolution is like a U.S.-based one that happens in L.A. every year. And I think they have a Facebook page. I might be wrong in this, but Sonic Revolution folks, if a staff are in the chat, call out the best place where people can find out more about your convention this year, your event. Let's see. I'm light years away from E3. Oh no. Will Infinite come back? From John Fogg on YouTube. I don't know. Let's ask the question, because I honestly don't know the answer. Do you want to see Infinite come back? Do you not want to see Infinite come back? What would you guys prefer? We'll take a moment and please give us your answers in chat in the meantime. Let's take a look here. We got maybe 3 more minutes that we get to hang out with you guys, and then they're going to make us go back to work here. We're going to answer emails and stuff and get ready for the launch. But we'll hang out with you guys for just a few more minutes. Let's see. Okay, it's looks like mostly yes from what I'm seeing on Twitch. We'll give it a second for YouTube as well. There's a few no's. Someone goes, he's weak. No, he's not weak. Infinite is not weak. Come on. Are the egg pawns playable in TSR? I don't think so. I'll check. I don't think so. As you play through the story mode in TSR, you're going to be unlocking those teams. But if you just go online, I'm pretty sure online and offline, you can actually just kind of get all the characters unlocked immediately. So you don't, from what I played over last weekend from an early copy, you can pretty much just get a lot of those characters as you're going online without having to sit there for like a few hours and play the story mode. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Those of you that like the story, there is a story mode with a lot of voice acting and dialogue. On the PS4, I think you push the square button as you're going into every mission, and that triggers the story cutscenes to show up. So there's no like unskippable cutscenes. They're totally optional cutscenes, and if you want to just run through them and do the missions, you can do that too. Kind of a neat. I like the way that they did it, to be honest. Also, one last thing. There is an option for voice toggling in the game too. If you find that while you're racing, it's hard. If you get distracted by the character voices in races, you can disable or enable those, which is kind of neat. So there's a lot of like quality of life stuff that's in TSR that the devs have put in there, which I'm quite happy with. Online story mode, no, I don't think so. It's all offline. All offline. If I said online story mode, I totally misspoke. Oh, you got a fan, Jasmine. You got a fan.
Aw, thank you.
Let's see. Someone says Twitter takeover soon. We'll recap in case anyone got here halfway through the stream. Yes, we're happy to announce there's another Twitter takeover happening next week, next Friday. We're going to be talking about which characters are joining us for that Twitter takeover next week, and we'll probably debut it on Twitter, of course, because that's the natural place to announce it. So we're very excited to have some special guests with us to celebrate the launch of Team Sonic Racing next week. Again, game's out on Tuesday, Twitter takeover's on Friday, and charity live stream is this weekend. We got a lot coming up in the next week. Let's take one more question, and then we're gonna have to wrap at that point. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Can we get Jasmine, Aaron, and Jerry as DLC racers? This is a deep cut for those of you that have watched all of our live streams and know the character Jerry. If you don't know Jerry, check out season 1 or season 2. He shows up somewhere in there. Very briefly, good old Jerry. No news on any of us as characters. It is very specifically in the Sonic world. I'm sure they would have done many other people before us. Okay, cool. Now if someone makes an actual mod on the PC version, if mods work and they put mods of us in there, like, all right, that's cool. All right. I'm most excited about the Jerry mod,
Yeah.
if that's ever a real thing. Okay, cool. I think that's everything we can answer for now. We are going to be streaming for you guys again on Saturday, again in support of St. Jude. So that's going to be a really exciting day for us. We encourage you all to visit us, hang out, and donate some money for a great cause then. Probably a 6-hour or longer stream, so we've got a lot of time to hang out with you guys, play games. And then next Tuesday, we are back again for the launch of TSR. We're playing with you guys online on different platforms and jumping around from different platforms. So if you have the game, the afternoon of this coming Tuesday, we'll get to play with you then. So that'll be pretty fun too. I think that's what we got for now. Everyone, please tell Jasmine thank you again for joining us. Thanks, Jasmine. And with that, I think it's time for us to wrap it up. We're going to miss you guys until Saturday, which is just 2 days away, actually. That's not that bad. That's not bad. All right, well, guys, thank you so much, all of our YouTube and Twitch viewers, for hanging out with us today, for all of your great questions. We always appreciate it, and we want to thank you guys for being one of the best chats of any video game stream I've ever seen. They're typically so toxic, and it makes me very happy. And I say this all the time, but it makes me so happy to see such a nice set of comments from everyone here. So thank you guys very much for being so great. With that, it's time for us to say goodbye. We got some super cool fan art to play out with as the music continues. I'll take the music back up. Check out some of the fan artists. We had some great ones at the beginning and some cool ones coming up. We will see you guys again on Saturday. Goodbye.